Okay, this is a response vid to a personal message that I've just read. I shouldn't say just received. That I'm terrible for not checking my inbox. So sorry to someone that's watching this that wants my response. Sorry, it's a bit late. I only think it's a few days anyway. But it's regarding filming in public places. This certain person has sent me this personal message explaining exactly what had happened. It was an event. I can't remember what event it was anyway, but it was held in a public place outside a castle somewhere in some castle grounds. But it's a public area, and he got approached. He was doing filming, as you do, like covering the event and whatever. And he got approached by some woman who asked what he was doing, sort of questioning him. Like he said, "I'm just filming the event and whatever." So she said to him, "Well, be careful," or words to that effect, and walked off. So he carried on filming, and then suddenly this woman shouted out to him, "Why are you filming my child?" And this person replied, says, "I'm not filming your child, I'm just filming the event and this and that." And it's a bit of a to-do. And security were called there. And this woman was claiming, that this certain person was filming her child and what have you. And the security made him delete the footage from his camera, off the card, whatever. And he's a bit cheesed off about it, and he said after a few days after or whatever, he had a phone call from the police asking him, this and that. And then he had a knock on his door. The police came to his house, and they said he's not to film children. It could be, harassment and sexual paedophile and all this, what have you. But, he's had a sort of a rap on the back of the hand type of thing. And he wanted my views on it. And he wanted to, do this response video. Well, and this is it. Well, firstly, I've gone into this filming in public and private and what have you. And there are certain laws, and I think I've covered it in one or two other videos with regards to filming police and things like that. But I'll just go over it again. My views on these events that have happened with this person. Firstly, you can film in public places. If you went to your next door neighbour and walked up to his drive, standing on his drive, and you started filming his house, next door neighbour, can't even say it, could come out and say, "Right, stop filming. You're not to film my house." You'd have to stop filming, because you're on private property, okay? If you walked down his drive and you stood in the road or say on the pavement outside his house, you could get your camera back out and start filming his house. There's nothing you can do about it. You can't stop you filming. You can film the police, if they're going about their activities or whatever. If you're in a public place, you can film the police. Police can come up to you and ask what you're doing. You just turn around and say, "I'm filming you." They could say, "Well, why?" You could say, "Well, it's within the public's interest." They can't stop. They've got no powers to stop you filming. And with regards this event, this situation this person's in, my views on it: you can film in public places, okay? Other people in that area, if you're going around with your camera or wherever, you don't need anyone's permission to film them. They could turn around to you and say, "Stop filming." You've got no powers to stop you filming if you're in a public place. You could walk up to someone, start filming them. They could say, "Put that camera off," or whatever. They've got no powers to stop you filming. And if it's a wide, general shot, and there's people and children are included in that shot, there's no problem at all. No problem whatsoever. Saying that, if, for instance, you know, in this event that this person was in or whatever, if he took an isolated shot of, say, a child, a single child, isolated shot, you know, say playing on the grass or whatever, that's a different story. You know, that's a different story. And with regards with the police calling round, he's got no footage on his camera to show them. So it's his word against this woman's or the complainant, and the police are going to be leaning towards the complainant's side of things. So that's a shame that he's got no footage to show the police. And lastly, because he was in a public area, he got confronted by security, and they told him to delete his footage, you know, delete the memory card. They have no powers whatsoever to make you delete any footage on your camera. So, matey, hope that's, you know, helps you in this situation that you're in. And best of luck.